Good morning, Salaam alaikum. This is Dr. Hodan. I hope Hodan. I hope you're doing well. This morning, my son is sitting next to me. I am home. Thanks to Allah, mashallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. One, I don't have an oxygen mask on, so I'm feeling better. I'm home with my family. Didn't mean to scare you, everybody, when I put those videos up. Man doonin naga naxiyo, laakiin waxaan doonayay inaad waxaan anugaan maray inaad ka faa'iidaysatiin. Dhakhtarad baan ahay, laakiin qof oo nool oo human baan ahay. Amba waan xanuunsan karaa. Waxaan amar Ilaahay baan ahayn. It was God's will for me to get COVID a second time. And I accept that, and it's been a blessing. I learned a lot. I survived it. I'm still surviving it. And inshallah, I will continue to get better. Du'adina way so gaadhay. Anigu runtii ma jecli noloshayda inaan ka hadlo. I am shy. You might not realize that sidaan Facebook kala hadlo. But waxaan ka fikiraa maxay dadku ka faa'iidaysan karaan. What can people benefit from by sharing my story? And if it saves people's lives, and that's why I share about health and wellness, then it's all worth it to let go of my privacy so that people can be better and do better. I'm not perfect. I'm Hodan. I came into the world as Hodan Muhammad. That's my God-given name. magaca ka saartay hodan waa magaca lakiya nolosheeda wax badan dhibaato badan waan soo maray laakiin alxamdulillah Ilaahay has always blessed me inuu iga soo saaro dhibaatada dadku Ilaahay u jecel yahay. God who once he loved, he tests them very much. So I feel loved. I feel blessed. Waxaan doonay ku raada raalaho dadka familygayga ahalkayga ii dhow waan naga qariyay because runtii maan ogeyn I really didn't know if I was gonna survive, so I didn't want to scare people. I wanted them to remember good memories of me in case. فرحت في عنوي أمر الله مديديو and maanta ano gurigayga fadhiya oo caruurteyda ag jooga oo aabahay macaano ag jooga xaajigayga ag jooga wax adduunka ka wanaagsan ma jiro. qofcii wuu iga yaraaday laakiin oxygenkayga in yar waa daciif, so waan nasanayaa. wiigagan soo socda hamoodin haddaan aamusay, laakiin waan nii sheegay waxaanan nafteyda isku daweynayo so idinka ka faa'iidaysatiin. I will share with you the things that I'm doing to help myself recover. It's not my first time, right? It's my second time. So I learned a lot 4 months ago dealing with COVID. I'll make my story short. So 4 months ago, I got COVID from work, and several weeks I spent in a hotel room to protect my family. And that was really hard. There were many nights my oxygen was really low and I didn't know if I was gonna wake up the next day. But I knew if I went to the hospital, they would put me on a vent. So I was scared, to be honest with you, because I have severe asthma and high blood pressure. And I got some weight to lose too, having 2 boys, mashallah. And I said, if I survive that one, because I did it so I wouldn't infect my family. I did a lot of vitamins. I did a lot of vitamin C, vitamin B, zinc, vitamin D, a lot of Somali hawash herbs. I'm the doctor, but I believe in traditional medicine too. And so I did all of that, and it was a life-saving. I slept a lot, many nights, on my stomach, on my chest, because that's called proning. That really helps to open your lungs and gives your lungs to expand. So if people are suffering and going through this at home and not at the hospital, you've got to spend hours a day laying on your chest, okay? That really expands your lungs. And you've got to walk, even though you don't want to. You got to get up and move because this virus just wants to take you down and hold you in the bed and hold you hostage and take over your life. So don't let it do that. You're strong. You are a survivor, okay? So I'm going to switch back to the Somali. So April, ayay igu dhacday cudurkani shaqadan ka qaaday. And markaan ka qaaday, hotel baan isku xidhay 4 week oo oxygenkaygu dhacayay qufac. Xumad ma igu dhicin markaas, madax xanuun laakiin dhiigkarkayga kacay, asmadayda kacay. So aniga breathing treatment u siinayay, aniga steroid siinayay, dhakhtariintayda online virtual bay la shaqaynayeen. Inta 4 week waxaan reerkayga, caruurtayda, waalidkayga ayaan doonayay inaan badbaadiyo in cudurkan ku dhicin 4 bilood ka hor. Alxamdulillah kaa waan ka kacay. Vitamin B, D, C, biyo badan, laabtayda ku seexanayay caawisay marka hore. Of course duco, duco salaad, dad badan isoo duceeyay, aniguna ducaystay, taana way caawisay. A lot of prayers got me through that my first time. And so I know the virus cleared my body, and they say that the antibodies can last up to 4 months to protect you, right? Well, and I had a procedure that needed to be done in July, so I had a repeat COVID test, and that was negative. But the first time when I got it, my COVID test was falsely negative because I think definitely the reason that was because I got my test done too early. My symptoms got worse really day 10 of the first time in April when I got it. And so I should have gotten it maybe day 5 or day 7, but I got it like day 3. It was really early in my symptoms. So, but I did an antibody test in May and that came back positive. So it showed that I was still infective, and you can be effective up to 6 weeks later. So that's something that is possible. So marka hore igu dhacay 6 virus ka, and it's okay. Okay, so but once hadalkan wadayna, my boys are awake. We're gonna keep going. So then the virus can stay in your body up to 6 weeks, they said. So my antibody at least did show that. And then for this time around, we're doing the precautions, we were doing the mask, and so stop please. Okay. And so we decided that the person, and it doesn't matter who it was.
Okay, I'm not looking at you.
Okay, they said that in life you have to be honest with yourself. So as Somalis, as non-Somalis, everybody out there, if you have symptoms, okay, then you could have a cold-like symptoms, and you could definitely should. Okay, Hoyo, let me.
Okay, fine. I will not look at you.
Stop, hot Yasin. Thank you. So they said that, make sure that you have that knowledge if you have symptoms. So you can have cold-like symptoms, you can have a fever, you can have a cough, you can have nausea, vomiting, you can have chest pain. You can have all of these symptoms, okay? And so the person that we were exposed to, it was by accident. They're asymptomatic. I love this person so much. We wore masks. When we were eating together, we didn't wear that mask that moment, and that's okay. But you never know. You just never know sometimes. This is somebody that we did our due diligence. They already have people that they protect in their lives. And so it was God's will for me to get it again. And so you may not know you have the virus too. And so don't think you don't wear the mask. Please wear the mask. You just never know. It can take a split second. A quick bite, you take the mask off and eat, and then boom, it can get into your body. And so I just wanted to make sure I reiterated that this time it wasn't from work. And that person was such a good person. They called me actually as I was on my way to the ER because I thought my asthma was getting bad again. And they said, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't have any symptoms. Then I started to have cold-like symptoms. We had that quick moment of interaction and I'm positive. And I love that person to take the time to call me, check on me, and lo and behold, then I became positive in the ER. My dad got it. My dad and I were admitted in the hospital 1 day apart. MashaAllah, he only stayed for 3 days in the hospital. And alhamdulillah, Abba Ma'an is doing great. And so, and my mom, mashallah, Halima, I'm doing good. She's praying for us, inshallah, we're going to see each other soon. And so that person that had that split interaction when he called everybody that she interacted with. And I'm so proud of my sister. I love her so much. And that's what you have to do, guys. You have to protect each other. And even if I wore in a mask, it doesn't matter. You can still get it. You can get it through your eyes. Somebody can cough and sneeze. I'm talking to more people as I get better, and I'm telling people, you're walking outside in the park, please wear your mask. You still can get it walking outside. So waxaan doonay inii sheego that marka labaad cudurkani waa qof oo wanaagsan aan jeclay qalbigayga yahay ayaan isla kulunay aragnay a few moments intaasay qaadatay anagoo mask wala xidhan. And so waxaan doonaynaa inaan nii sheego ha ka baqanina mask xidhatiin banaanka markaa soconaysiin that you live together. If you don't live together, you shouldn't be really seeing each other too often, because the more people that you don't live together, you see a lot more often, then the more risk you have getting it. So the virus can be in the air, it can get in through your eyes. So it's really important that you take all the precautions. Inta naftina ilaalin kartiin way fiicantahay inay samaysiin maskin xidha, gacantiina isku meydha. Haddaad dareemaysa wax hargab iyo cudur calaamadaha isu sheega, ha iska qarinina. Aroosyaha haddaad samaynaysiin dad yar isu keena, xaflad oo dad going away party oo bilaa mask oo waxaas oo dhan aad dadka samaynaysiin isilaalaliya. Waan arkaa wax badan oo Snapchat oo videos oo dadku sidaa isku dhow yihiin, wejigooda sidaa isku dhegsan yihiin oo bilaa mask isilaalaliya. Waan abayo abo kulligiin oo isilaalaliya. Whether you're wherever you are in the world, the virus is everywhere. It's not going away anytime soon, but hopefully it will. So I spent, after that experience, I appreciate gabadha wanaagsan oo qurux badan oo qaaliya nolosheeda siday, how she warned me and how she warned my family. It was a blessing. Anigu isbitaalka 8 maalmood baan joogay. I spent 8 days in the hospital. 7 of those, I think 7 of those was ICU, with having large oxygen coming at me with large pressure oxygen. So 15 liters of oxygen to keep me breathing because my lungs were just tight. There was no air going in. And then having the pressure and heated oxygen, it's like having 60 liters of a minute of oxygen being pushed into your nose and your mouth so they can get oxygen into your lungs, because my lungs would not open up and I was not gonna be on a vent. And I told my doctors, I said, we're gonna do everything we can because I don't think I can survive. Something told me, Allah told me that if I'd been in a vent, I'm not gonna survive. So I was doing everything I could to keep alive. And you can hear my kids in the background, to be alive for them, because I've lived my life, but they need a mom, and they would be the biggest loser if I left this world. So Ya Rabbi, alhamdulillah, Allah, you help me to be another day here, to be with my boys and be the mom I've always wanted to be my whole life. And so, and a wife and a daughter, and to take care of my parents until their last days and make them happy as they want. So it's a blessing. These are happy tears. Ameen. Ya Ameen Rabbi. Alhamdulillah. wax badan baa nolosheeda iska bedelay oo farxada waan niisii sheegayaa way la qayb qalinaysid farxadani sidaan noloshayda aan nafteyda badbaadiyo waxaas oo dhan waa iga faa'iidaysanaysiin ilaahay qof kasta oo timekiisa journeygiisa wuu qaataa anu ilaahay waan jeclahay always ilaahay waan jeclaa masar oo xijaab kuma xidhna inaad ilaahay jeceshahay but tani aniga iga timaaday tani ilaahay bay ka timaaday maanta waxaan aan nii sheegay nagala hadlay aniga iga timaaday niyadeyda ilaahay so uma baahni waxa la ii sheegay xijaabi waxa in badan baa naga aamusay dadka badan oo idhibay haddaad muslim tahay qofka si fiican baa lala hadlaa lama caayo lama dhibo weligaan welicidna maan dhibin maan caayin siloo niman badan si xun ay la hadleen iyo niman badan oo wanaagsan si fiican ay la hadleen dumarkuna way ku jireen dhibaatada keliga dhibaatadoo dhan ma saarayo nimanka so waana cafiyey walaal kuwii sidaa ila hadli jiray aniguna ilaahay way soo hanuuniyey xijaabkayga waan qaatay taana farxaddaa weyn baan doonay inaan idin sheego inay la qayb gashiin qofku dadnimadiisa iyo diintiisa mara kuma xidhna qofka dadkiisa iyo characterkiisa iyo dadka sidoo la dhaqmo ayaa la eegaa iyo hadalkiisa iyo siduu noloshiisu u noolaado you know and so quraan waan saaray dad badan baa soo ducaayay quraanka waan sii wadaya salaadeeda waan sii wadaya ilaahay dadkiisana caawiyo dhakhtarmadeeda waan ku shaqaysanayaa haddii uu ogolaado oo caafimaadkayga tamarteeda iyo soo celiyo sidoo aan ahay iyo kasii fiicnaado I'm gonna make it through I'm wearing a scarf because this is a transformation that I've made in this journey more recently and it was God's will and I am proud to say this has been part of my life now and a head cover does not make somebody more religious, a better person, a better Muslim. It's the character, it's the dignity, it's how somebody lives their lives and how they actually live it, not just speak it. You actually walk the walk and you do the talk. I forgive those that gave me a hard time for not wearing hijab, who put me down, because you really are not following the religion of Islam. You're not following God's way. But I left it to God to take care of you. And I hope that you learn to forgive for yourself for your bad mistreatment of others. And I'm going to continue to fight for wonderful, beautiful sisters around the world. And we need to raise our sons to love and appreciate our daughters and their sisters and their aunts and their uncles and aunties. Because as women, if we don't raise our men to love and respect us, they will not do it. So we have work to do. I am here for you guys. I love you all so much. ونجعلها كلنا Hodan. وندعاليا نفتي بس بدادنيا أدمنا ونيسو دعينا عبركن نقول دعينا. I pray that you don't get this virus, especially you don't get it twice like me. So mashallah, I look forward to sharing more of my story so more people understand how important it is to protect themselves, their families. Even my 3-year-old got it. And he's doing good, yes, and you did good. And I'm proud of you. And you can say...
I'm 6. I've lost my bottom of my teeth.
Yes, and he lost his teeth while I was in the ICU. This is Yasin, that's my 6-year-old. And this is...
I'm 4-year-old.
And this is 3-year-old Harun.
No,
and he got the virus. No, you're growing up too fast. And he got the virus. And he only had a little bit of like sneezing and cough. So lixirkayga waa Yasin ilgiisa ka soo dhacay isbitaalka ku jiray. I missed that moment, but it's alhamdulillah sawarka way soo diray xaajigayga.
But we have the tooth.
Well, yep. So but we have the tooth. The tooth veriga imanaya malindo. And then my 3-year-old, he got the virus, but he only had like sneezing, little appetitive days. So alhamdulillah, we surviving as a family. I cannot reply and text message and the phone messages all together. So share this video. I love you all. As I get better, I will be more back often. I love you. Yahay. And
we have a big backyard and we earned we have a pool in our neighborhood and we earned a trampoline.
Okay, yes, you earned a
That's
trampoline.
20 pounds.
One kabachi in the mother, they said, "Mommy, we almost lost you." So for them surviving me being in the hospital from away from them and being such good boys and still doing digital learning, and I thank my husband for holding the fort down. Hassan Haj, well, I love you. anigoo xanuunsanaya aabahay iyo caruurtii reerka gurigeena dhan isku haysa ilaahay khayr u siiyo ilaahay khayran ilaahay nisu doorta ilaahu nolosha inaan isla dhamayso inta naga harsan so hadda emotional baan noqonaya laakiin farxad weeyaan kulli idil maalin wanaagsan. Have a wonderful day. I love you guys. I wanted to just come on here to show you that I'm getting better. How warwarinina islaliya maskina xidha gacmihina meedha ku dadaala ina isxaabisiin and ha isu tegina badan ha isku dhawaanina sawirkaas la qaadanina ma fadlag ma dooni cibukan cidna qof ku dhacdo. I don't want anybody's virus, anybody to touch it, anybody in their life. So protect yourselves. Let's protect each other. Let's put our mask on. There's my mask. Okay? I love you. And inshallah, Mali Wanaxan.